All right. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This video is for Miss Emily. I know that I know you just had your game yesterday. You got a night to sleep on it and everything like that. Of course, when you can see from the picture, it's a big difference between the score, between what your team scored and their team scored. And I know it was a tough loss for you guys. But the biggest thing to remember here is that basketball's a team sport. I know the NBA is a little different, so I don't know if you watch the NBA, but if you do, it's very different than any other basketball that you'll find everywhere. But it is a team sport, so that's not just on you. That's not on any one person. It's the whole team, and of course the coaching staff as well. So, but I did want to go ahead and put a video together for you and everything like we had talked about because I think there's a lot more good than you might realize. I know there's definitely a lot more positive in it for yourself than than a lot of people might see. I think you'll be surprised as well. But we're gonna start off, of course, in case you're wondering how it is that I set up my videos. I usually just go ahead and name them more or less what they are, so they stay grouped and everything. So we'll start with attacking, going to bringing up the ball, which is something we had talked about already. Cookies, you'll see what that means right now. Then go straight into defense, so it's going to cover all your defensive stuff. This is all good stuff and bad stuff put together and everything like that. And I understand you haven't played basketball in a while, but I was very surprised that we have a lot of film for you. So normally I'm used to getting like about 30 clips at most. We got almost double that for you. So the footage is very long. I'm going to try to keep my notes quick and not to go too into detail because if I'm not mistaken, this is your first film study. So I want to make sure that your attention stays there and that I'm not giving you too much information. Now, if later on there's any particular play that you're like, hey, coach, I kind of want to learn more about that or have a question about that, feel free to let me know and I'll go over it with you a little more or I'll put another video together for you specifically about those plays. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, like I said, the first things we're going to be talking about is your attacking and everything like that, right? So let me get myself set up on here. All right, so as you're coming up and everything, one of the biggest things that you'll notice, and I'm not sure if you're able to tell already, they're in a zone defense, right? And as we're seeing here, no one is particularly attached to you. They're just in a zone. They're protecting the paint, in other words. What the defense doesn't want to do is allow you inside. They just want to keep you around the perimeter. They got a really good athletic stance here. I didn't even notice that during the game. It's pretty good. So you did one of the things that we did talk about, so it's good. Remember how I told you, like if a defender does come up to you, go ahead and put your body between yourself and the defender. Go ahead and shield them off. So good job on that one. Now, one thing that you do here that I'm going to talk about later on is you don't necessarily pick up your dribble till you're actually making your decision. So watch. Still dribbling. Oh, there's the pass. All right, cool. So remember that. That's a good thing that you're doing that. So here we are attacking again. Do you kind of see the difference? Right there. Smooth into it. Here, you're kind of not too sure what it is that you want to do. And okay, I'm going to pass. So this is one of the things that you probably heard somebody out in the stands constantly yelling, don't pick up your dribble, don't pick up your dribble. It's very important. But of course it's something that you work on. It's a skill just like anything else in sports and in life. It's something you got to work on. It doesn't just come naturally when it comes to these things. All right, so another thing that I did want to say on this one as well, actually. So watch. One thing that you do that I also like, you instantly put your hand up because you know that, she's going to do a passing lane, right? But that's the thing, though. You've got two defenders here. She's all the way out here in the corner, especially this one right here. She can't get, and then she's got a man on her right now. That's not a easy pass for her to make. Like, yes, you are open, but that's not an easy pass for her to make. So what we want to do is we want to understand spacing a little better. So we want to kind of come this way right here. Start cheating this way. So two things happen there. One, you bring out the defense a little more because if she knows what she's doing, she's going to try to get between you and the ball. So that's going to give more room down here. And then another thing is if she doesn't, or if she really needs an outlet, you're right up here at the top of of the corner to where you're able to receive that pass. Kind of like where she's going, but you're already here. But again, just little by little, we'll learn these things. And that's another thing. I love this right here. So I do not care that you miss. Especially at the grade level that you are, it does not matter. Because I guarantee you're not out there shooting 50 to 100 shots every single day to work on your shot. So a lot of kids just see highlights and everything like that, and NBA players doing this and that. You got to remember, those are still inside the paint. They're about 60% field goal shooters. Mid-range, they're right around 50, 40. And then three-point line, 40, 30%, right? The best ones being 40%. So, and those are guys that are shooting hundreds of shots per day. So I don't care. What I do care about is that you take the shot the defense gives you. All right, so you're confident in it? All right, sweet, send it. And we'll work on your shot. I know you even brought up you didn't like your release, you didn't like, and everything. So that's good. You know where it's at. You know where the work needs to go. So no problem there. So here you are getting good work right there. No, it doesn't look like it, but you're pretty fast with the ball for someone that I don't think has worked on her ball handle too much. That's pretty good speed right there. Now the only downside to this one is you're trapping yourself on this one right here. Now there's not a whole lot you could do other than pull back here if you don't want to go in for the contact, which is what you look like you're preparing for, right? Then your best bet is just to pull back and wait for your teammates to come back. But it's okay. It's all in the moment. It's kind of like bang, bang. But the bad thing is you're picking up the ball here, right? We're already about to pick it up and everything. What is it that you're trying to do? Are you going to shoot? If you're going to shoot, then shoot. But there's no shot. The defense did a great job there. We'll work. There's other moves you can do. I'm not going to go over it right here. But I just wanted to point out to you that was you. You did that to yourself. All right, so this is another attacking one. This is a good one, actually. So you see everybody is right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then your teammates. So this whole area is open. So what do? Perfect. Attack the area, but you didn't attack it with purpose, which is fine. We'll work on that as well. Okay, here you're pushing up against the press. I don't know why that girl came up, but she did. And that's another one, right? All right, so two things here. I actually like the shot. All right, I like Curry. So you try to pull a Curry, you just haven't shot anywhere near the shots that Curry has. Now, I know this looks open in film and everything like that, but right now, your skill level, I don't think you could have made that pass. But it's fine. We'll get you there. All right, so you said, I love the confidence. Now, what I don't like, and we talked about this, that right there. That. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. You're still not over it. It's still affecting you. And it's funny because I don't have the film or the play back to back, but you're literally it took you a good minute before you got over that. Get over it. You miss. Hey, it's an air ball. It's an air ball. It doesn't freaking matter. It does not matter. Get over it. Because look, now you're distracted. Now you're not playing spacing. Just get over it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. All right, so, this is the bringing up the ball series. Okay, so this is where we start talking about you bringing up the ball and everything like that. Remember how I told you to remember the whole picking up the ball? I mean, the smooth pass. Look, here you are, picking up the ball. You don't have a decision of where it is that you're going yet. And I'm going to let it play out to the next one. I just love your confidence in the shot. It looks like this is what you want to do. If you enjoy taking these shots, all right, cool. So let's work on it then. Let's get to that 50 mark, right? Start shooting 53s every single day. Get you that spot. But also, don't go out there and start doing it now. Remember how you talked about your form's not quite there? We got to get your form there, right? And we're going to start with right around this area and everything like that. Nice and smooth, just using your arm. But like I said, I don't want to go too into depth for that right now. So here we are again, bringing up the ball. You're doing a good job at keeping your head up, which is something that's kind of, it's hard to tell kids, but you're comfortable enough with your dribble for it, so that's good. But also with your left hand, your offhand, you see how it's kind of up? It kind of tells me that you're not fully comfortable with the ball where you have it. And then again, right, that picking up, we don't want to pick it up until we already have a decision made. Are we passing? Are we shooting? Whatever we're doing. Okay, and another thing as well. So you see how you're stepping into the defense, if you're not passing it this way, don't step into that direction. Step to where you're passing it, right? So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little more force behind that pass. Make it a quicker pass because nothing travels faster than a good pass. But it's all right. There we go, bringing it up again. And I'm just going to let these next few play out. It's the same thing. Picking up your dribble before you're ready. So I don't want to, like I said, I'm trying to make this quick. You have a lot of film to go through, and I don't want to. But here we go again. Picking it up again, right? And then remember, though, give yourself a little more space between the defender and everything like that. Don't just stay in that same spot. Again, same thing. Good job on kind of trying to penetrate in the middle, but not. See, and that right there is a perfect example is why you want to give yourself that passing lane. Because their job, these guys' job in zone, is to stay in the passing lanes, right? To take away those passing lanes. So she knows I got to get in between these two right here. Because she's already committed there. So her job is to get in between there. You're not giving her much of a passing lane here. Weak pass as well. Remember, we want to step into those passes or make it a bounce pass. Bounce passes are harder to steal. But great read. But once again, good hustle right here. You got back here. We're going to talk a little bit more about what you do once you get back there because you do a great job at hustling. There you go. You didn't pick up your dribble until now, until you trapped yourself. Remember, it's a zone. That's what they want from you. They want to trap you. They want to get you in those little elbows right up here. Oof. Oof. It's fine. Get over it. It's okay. Which section are we on now? I think we're just talking about your off ball in this here, on your actual movement and everything like that. Because that's one of the things. So if you notice, the video is more focused on you regardless of where the ball is at now. And that's because, I mean, the score, how it was going, the team, how it was playing, and the constancy play that was being ran. I really wanted to focus on what it was that you were doing during that time when you didn't have the ball, right? You're moving around, you're looking to see who's where, making sure you're getting yourself in position. Of course, in that last one, you want to get a little deeper down in the paint since you have two offensive players down there as well. But here you are moving around, you're not slowing down. So this is ball denial. I actually remember this one very well. I was pretty impressed with how you were doing on your ball denial. And I think I have a clip later on that's even better. You're going down. Now, the thing you want to do here is exactly what you're doing. It's like, okay, the defense is kind of scattered. I don't know if you guys were running man or if you guys were running zone on this particular case, but you're seeing that, okay, she's trapped there. She's going to be looking for a pass. So you instantly start looking for it. Great read. You didn't get there? Great read. Ball denial right here. Oh, I love this right here. Work, work, work. Keep your feet moving. Keep that hand. So that's another thing right here. So I don't know if this is something that you learned when you were younger in basketball or if you're just doing it naturally. But what you're doing right here is genius. I don't know if you know, but the reason you have that hand on that person, on her, is because you want to be able to know where the ball is at and where she's at, right? But you're not really cross-eyed, so we can't really get that done with our eyes. So we have our head on the ball and everything like that. Constant contact. And you'll see it more as it goes on and everything like that. Now there, the only note I have here is once that ball is in, your job's not done, right? You guys still don't have the ball. So you get over there. Cut her off. Don't let her go in the paint for free. Where are we at? Here we are right here. Contact, contact, contact. So this is something, and you'll see it everywhere. Nobody's boxing out, right? Nobody's finding a body. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of y'all just chilling here while the ball is up in the air. 3 guys ready to get it. Good hustle again, and I hope that doesn't hurt. Because they kept falling on you. You were all over the place. Good hustle, though. Where you at? Right here? Contact. Oh, that's genius right there. You understood that she had the advantage on you, and you took it back away from her. So you have the advantage here because you're between her and the basket, right? She takes it from you. You recognize it instantly. That's awesome right there. Great job. Great work. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Contact, right? You're still reading the zone. You're still trying to find her, making sure she doesn't go away from you. You've got that. That's awesome. You got that contact while you're looking at where the ball is at. Keep that up. Keep doing that. Oh man, I hope this video is not too long already. Why is this clip so long? Oh no, that's it. You just keep contact. Look at that. That's exactly what you want, especially in the bigs. If you're in the block and everything like that, and you're playing a big, that's what you want. You want that constant contact. And here you got cutting off the ball. So this is something you did very well. But we gotta work on your footwork on it. But your brain is there, your mind is there, you're understanding it. Like, okay, hey, I gotta get between her and the basket. I gotta cut her off. So you cut her off. We'll work on your setting your feet right. We will work on, and this is something that Elijah really needs to work on, and that's staying on your feet, right? You guys aren't super tall, so just stay on your feet. We don't need no blocks out here. If you get something, sweet. We'll work on that too if you end up wanting to. But another great hustle right here, which you did the entire game. Look at that. Oh, look at that sprint. I love it. Now we just got to get to working on your hips. Turn those hips, set your feet, and it's perfect defense. But look at that hustle. Look at that. Good work. All right, where are we at? Right here. Oh, so this is a good one. So this one I was actually talking to Sias about. Remember, this green line right here, that's the baseline, right? This right here is your friend. This is a part of your defense. Just like this guy is once you go across half court. So this is a part of your defense, right? You have your hips turned correctly. You want to push her this way. You don't want her to come middle, because if she comes middle, she's going to be able to see the entire floor. Bam. That switch that you did right there, since you didn't do it now you're giving yourself to where she can go wherever she wants. You're not quite committed to one side or the other. It looks like you are, but you really aren't. You're giving her a lot of room back there. So what is she going to do? In and out dribble. She's on your outside. She blows by. She's gone. All right, here we go. Cutting her off. Perfect. Just got to get on that footwork. And good shot by her. You cut her off. Got to get on that footwork once again. So the good thing about here, this is something that gets talked about a lot in coaching and everything, is do you give up the shot or do you give up the layup? You always want to give up the shot over a layup, right? She just happened to hit this one because the layup's a higher percentage. Now, the biggest thing is you also don't want to get caught in the middle. You want to make the dribbler or the ball handler make that choice and make it early. Now, she did a great job at literally saying, hey, I'm going to pull up regardless. But yeah, just commit a little more. Again, we'll work on that footwork. Good work out here. Good hands, good hands. Nice. Here you are. Trap her, make her uncomfortable, especially those that can't dribble. If they can't dribble, we're going to make you more aggressive. Elisha does this a lot. He just hasn't recognized who can and can't dribble, and we got to work on his hands. But the minute you got somebody that can't dribble, pressure them. Make them dribble. Make them do what they don't want to do. So good work there. Awesome read. Look at that. Turnover happens. You know exactly where they want to go. Damn, I went back too far. All right, I'm going to keep it going for a little bit. So, yeah, again, good read. You saw where they're going. It's just things like this is why I wasn't worried that you did not have a bad game at all. And then, break. Stop feeling bad. Get over it. It's fine. We'll work on it. Good job of getting in between them. Of course, with more skilled players that wouldn't have done much. But it's the hustle that I see, right? It's the fact that you're trying. It's the fact that you know you got to cut off that ball handler instead of letting her cover ground. Good job there. And again, hustle, hustle. I love it. Great hustle. We're gonna have to take away that swinging of the arm, though. Remember, you're smaller. That's gonna be called a foul. Get that hustle. You gotta work on your cutting off. That hustle. I'm telling you, I'm not at all worried about you. If you really want to be a top-notch ball player, the skill, that's something that's the coach's job, right? That's my job, to get your skill up. It's your hard work and my knowledge. But look at that hustle. Hustle is something else. That's you. That's all you. That's your person. That's your parents. That's your life experiences. That's you. Good work. Good hustle. Awesome. Whew, that dribble almost got away. I'm telling you, look at this. Just hustle the entire time. Don't get injured, please. Good work, good work, good work. All right, I think that one was just to talk about that boxing out again, right? And it's something that I want every student athlete that I work with to kind of start noticing that in Texas in general, because I saw the state championship for the boys and they were doing the same thing. Everyone's kind of just standing around. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's finding a body. Just stand around and watch the ball. Now let's see what happens here. All right, so you got the position on her, but then she gains ground on you. And what that means is she pushes you in. Remember the basket's here? So the ball's not going to fall straight down. Unless it's an air ball, it's not going to fall under the basket, right? So you don't want to be under, and they don't have it here because you guys don't have like a, I forgot what that block is called. But they don't have the dunker block there. But watch. She gets you all in there. Or actually, you get yourself in there pretty much. You want to stand your ground. You want to keep that distance between you to where you could get that rebound. Don't let her to cave you in or anything like that. And then this one, she didn't even box out. But it's something that coaches are just failing at completely in this area. No boxing out. Good hustle, though. You're there. Box out right there. It's all right. We'll work on it. And we'll teach you boxing out. Elijah didn't know anything about it at the beginning of the season, and he's a pretty darn good pretty damn good at boxing out now. It just takes work and knowledge. All right, here you go on defense. I think these are all, going to be defensive plays. Remember the swinging of the arms that we want to get rid of? This is exactly what I'm talking about here. See, you're constantly swinging the arms. It's going to be a foul. The minute as an offensive player, the minute I start feeling somebody's arms on me like that, I'm shooting. I'm going to make the most awkward looking shot, but you're going to give me free shots at the free throw. Now, you're not used to playing in the paint, right? So that's something else that much later on we can work on. Unless that's something your coach is going to have you at, then we can work on it now, but I'm not too concerned about it. We'll get there. All right, so bringing up the ball again. Don't worry, we'll get you where you're not having to have that arm there. You can use it for other stuff. Again, right? We want to make sure we're stepping into that pass, but a bounce pass if we have to. Regardless, that was a bad pass all around. Oh, so this one, okay. Yep, I forgot about this. Definitely wanted to talk about that. Good hustle, by the way. Right here. So we've got all three of you guys. I don't understand what's going on here defensively, but you guys are trapping her and everything. Your job here on the inside defender, right, is to keep her from going back to the middle. Got to think like Texas Tech. No middle, right? No middle, no middle, no middle. So you want to take that away from her. Her job, I guess, is I really don't know. But let's just talk about your job. Your job, keep her away from going to the middle. How you do that is you get your body on this side. You know this is going to happen. You know the hand-up's coming. It's known as a hedge. You want to do a strong hedge all the way up here. Just come up here. Take that, force her back into your defenders, right? It's all right. Good hands. Good work. So this is another thing that happens at the lower levels. And actually, it didn't even happen at the high school. Why are you standing here? Find somebody to stand in front of. Kind of like boxing out. Find somebody to stand in front of. Take away a pass, right? She's got a pass here. You can't do anything about that. You can do something about these two. This one's a better pass. This one's pretty much being blocked by her. Take away the pass. Because look, now you give her the pass. It's all right. I don't know what it is that the coach is running with you guys' defense up top. I'm guessing a 3-2, but it looks more like because she was having you guys come up here, so I don't know. I really don't know. But your guys' footwork isn't to the point where you could be trapping people up here. You're wasting energy at this point. Here we go. We'll work on that footwork. Oh, yeah. And your hands, right? Again. Against anybody skilled, that's a foul every time. I understand you're trying to look for the ball. You think you got the ball, but you don't have that length. Not Kawhi Leonard out here. Watch, let's see it. So right here, like I know she's exposing the ball. She's intentionally doing it because that's just her skill level. But look, I'm telling you, that length is not there. You don't have that length. Now, if you had your feet right and you were out here, that's a whole different story. But we're not there yet. It's okay. Good movement here. I know both of y'all read the same thing, but good movement. Good job. Make a decision. Take the shot. They gave you the shot. It was open. Get over it. Hey, it's open again. Take it. Now we'll work on this particular case because mid-range is becoming less effective if you become a good three-point shooter, right? On this case, you got the lane. And again, that's exactly what you pointed out. I'm not going to say you did a good job at noticing that. But you got the lane. She did a good job at the ceiling right here. You had the lane there too. Don't worry. I know you're not used to contact finishes and stuff like that. Got plenty of time. Good work, good work, good work. Keep working, keep working. Good job. You already know. I'm not going to say it. Another one. You already know. I'm not going to say it. And, right? I just hope as you're watching this, you see them, right? It should get to the point where I'm not having to say anything and you should see them. That's what we want to get your knowledge to that point, to where you're able to see it. Just like you see your shot and you don't like your release, you understand that it's not quite right. Look, you do a good job here. I love this, by the way. This is awesome. Spacing. This is spacing that you understand. So you see here, you see she's not comfortable giving you that pass because it's too close. You're like, okay, I'm going to give you another option. Here's your other option. Good work. By the way, please tell her to stop doing this. She's not faking anybody out. You're more likely to fake people out with your eyes, just like they say in football, don't look at Tom Brady's eyes, than you are with anything else you're doing. Look at her eyes. Yeah. Good work. They gave you the shot. Take the shot. Get over it. That's going to keep happening. Until we work on your shot, that's going to be a thing. But take the shot. They give you the shot. Take the shot. Oh, this is what was frustrating me so much. And I hope your coach sees what's going on here. But that 3-on-1. And another thing we're going to work on as well. So the program doesn't just do basketball stuff all the time, right? We got to be sure that we're able to do certain cuts and certain things. So wide receivers and defensive backs do a great job at changing direction. So it's something we're going to work on. And I think you do a good job already, but I want you to understand it more. And we'll get to the whole faking, selling one way and then instantly breaking the other, so on and so forth. But right here, like I understand you want to dribble this. You have no good option here because you have no help. She does a poor job at hedging, but she hedges nonetheless. Oh, actually, no, she does a good job. I didn't realize she was going to the outside. But why is she leaving? And then why are these guys here? Do they expect you to throw a pass like that? Is that a pass that you're known for being able to make? Can you make that shot? Make an 80-yard pass? Or 80 feet? All right, and then there they go again. But in case you were wondering why you weren't seeing anyone around you, you know, and everybody in the stands was yelling it. I know everybody was getting frustrated. So I don't know. And I know I saw the coach telling them at one point, but I don't know what happened here. And no clue. But guess what? We have film on it. Now learn and get over it. Now this one right here, it's kind of you did it to yourself, but I think you were just frustrated and you were tired. This was the beginning of the game, so I know your heart was racing because this is your first time starting and you're going straight into them trapping you with the 3v1. But you're not quite open. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on you cutting more, faking, and then it would be ideal to get somebody to screen for you, to get like one person to screen, maybe two people to screen. Because right here you have no help whatsoever. If you had a screener here, then you're one-on-one again, but nothing. No matter which way you go into a trap. Your opponent's team, the defensive coach, or the coaches did a good job at that. They saw it. They took advantage of it. Great work. Good hustle. Good hustle. No boxing out. No boxing out. All right, we got more people here, so that's good, right? So that you actually kind of started doing it there. This is why we want to work on our footwork and our change of direction. Because you juke her, you get her good. Look, she's looking at your feet for whatever reason. You get her, but your footwork isn't explosive enough yet. So she recovers. And she's taller than you, right? So it makes it easier for her to recover. Because she's got length. Oh, by the way, I did want to point this out. I know you were internally frustrated, but you did a damn good job of not showing it on the outside. Keep that going. Because in my point guards especially, that is what I want to see. I don't need you getting all ticked off at your teammates, and no. Especially if we end up getting in a rough spot where your team's just not doing so well, it is going to be, you're the quarterback. You're the mentality of the team. So, good work on that. Again, right? I don't have to say it. Buckets. Don't worry, we'll get there. You'll remember this film one day. Oh, good cutoff. I'm really impressed that you were handling this how you were mentally, because yeah, there was not much help by your teammates on the play design. Okay. Poor judgment, but good recovery. Ooh, but you see how high that ball was. Makes it easy for them to poke at it. Hey, they give you the shot, take it. I love it. Good drive. Stop for no reason. But, and I wish I would have gotten film of it. So, two things happen here, right? When you're trapped, a lot of kids just kind of like hunch over, protect the ball, and they just keep spinning around. They don't know where to go on their pivot foot. I like the shot idea. Wasn't the best shot, wasn't the best choice, but hey, it's a hell of a lot better than just standing there scared. So, don't worry, we'll get there. Here we are again. This is how I can tell that you're not used to contact, because that wasn't hard contact, but don't worry. Good work, good work. Trying to find an open lane for her. So you're doing a good job on all of these to find that open lane for them, to create a passing lane. It's up here that you were struggling with. A good hustle. Good work. And that's it. That's it on the film part. Again, I know it was a tough game. I don't know what your friends or others are telling you and everything like that, but you did great. Look at this. I love this right here. The hustle. I mean, that's next level stuff right there. Not getting up. And this is toward the end of the game. You must have been tired as heck. You were just defeated mentally, and your scoreboard was just, oh, look at that. Don't ever stop that. If you're on the court, hustle. Good work. That's how you become a better leader for your team. That's how you make those around you better. And that's something you're going to carry into real life. Well, this is real life, but that's something you're going to carry into your adult life and everything, regardless of sports. Hard work. I was very proud of you. I think you did great. Again, I wanted to see how you put things together. I know speaking to you about basketball, I could see that you want to learn more about it and be more about it. So I hope I get a chance to continue working with you. And good work again. Good job.